Hi, today let's prepare this delicious and moist mango truffle cake. All the ingredients are mentioned in the description box below. To begin with, we will be making the simple syrup first. To prepare the syrup, I've taken half a cup of warm water and be adding 1 tablespoon of grain sugar. Stir both the ingredients well till the sugar is completely melted, and I will leave it on room temperature till it's completely cold. While this is getting cold, let's prepare the chocolate ganache. I have taken some boiling water in a pan and have placed some 250 grams of dark compound in a bowl. To it, I'll be adding 125 grams of Amul fresh cream. I'm making this ganache in the double boil method. You can also keep it over the flame directly or in the microwave. I will let the chocolate sit in for a while till it gets melted and then keep on mixing it in between. I will stir it in between and let all the chocolate completely melt. I have used dark compound here. You can also use milk compound or real chocolate here. This quantity of ganache is enough for this size of cake, which is the net weight of the cake is going to be 1 kg. Just keep mixing till all the chocolate lumps are completely melted. And now our ganache is ready. It's got a nice shining smooth texture. This ganache is ready, and now I'll keep it out to get set and become a little more thicker. If you have less time and need it urgently, you can keep it in the fridge for a few minutes and it will get this consistency. To make the cake decorating less messy, I'll be adding the ganache into a piping bag. This will help me to decorate the cake more easily. Now let's start decorating the cake. I have already baked this dark moist chocolate sponge cake. The recipe of it is in the description box below. You can check the video before starting this cake. To slice the cake, I have taken a bread knife. I'll be moving it all around the cake, slowly going towards inside until the whole slice is cut out. This cake is very moist and has got a very good crumb. Do check out the recipe and you can use it for all your other cake decorating needs as well. I will slice the whole cake in 3 layers. To get even layers, keep the knife in a horizontal position and go very slow all around the cake. I have finished slicing all the layers, and now let's assemble the cake. As this cake is 6 inches round, I have taken an 8 inches cake board. To start with, place the middle layer of the cake into the center of the cake board. This is the simple syrup which we had prepared earlier. Just soak the sponge a little with the help of a brush. You can also use a squeezy bottle to do the same. Add a layer of the ganache which we had prepared earlier and spread it with a spatula knife. Using an offset spatula, I will now spread the ganache over the first layer of the cake. I'll be using some mango pieces as filling in between the layers. So to keep the mango pieces from falling off, I'm creating a small dam like with the ganache and then add the mango pieces in the center. Cut the mango pieces a bit smaller so that you have no trouble in cutting the cake into slices later. You can also use mango puree or amras instead of the pieces. Next, place the topmost layer of the cake over this and adjust it from all sides so that it fits in the center. We will now continue with the same process of soaking and then do the ganache and the mango filling. This mango truffle cake is very delicious, and instead of mango you can pair it up with any other berries as well, like strawberries, blueberries, or you can just keep it as simple chocolate truffle cake. The total weight of this cake sponge is around 475 grams. So along with that, 375 grams of ganache and 100 grams of mango filling, and the rest, the simple syrup, will give you a net weight of 1 kg mango truffle cake. Do try this mango truffle cake when the mangoes are in season. As I finish with this, I'll be adding the lowermost layer of the sponge. Make sure your cake is in level, and now soak it again with a simple syrup for the last time. We will now crumb coat the entire cake with ganache. Just spread it all around the cake. Apply a thin layer, as we will be adding one more layer of ganache later. Let the excess ganache fall on the sides of the cake. We will use that excess ganache to crumb coat the sides too. Adding more ganache on the sides of the cake, so that will also be crumb coated well. To smooth the sides of the cake, you can also use a plastic or a steel scraper. Just run it round the cake. Fill any gaps left in the cake with extra ganache. The crumb coat is just fixing the crumbs of the cake, so when we do the final icing, you get a smooth finish. Clean the sides of the cake board too. I'm using a tissue paper here. Once this is over, I'll keep this cake aside and not in the fridge for some time till we prepare the next step. Empty the rest of the ganache from the piping bag into the same bowl which we had prepared in. And to get the shining effect of the ganache on the cake, I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of neutral gel. This will give the cake a nice shining glossy finish. Now heat this ganache in the microwave for 10 to 15 seconds till it is well melted and in pouring consistency. The ganache is melted well, and now I'll be pouring it over the cake and spreading it on top and at the sides of the cake too. As this ganache sets, it will also even out on its own. Use a spatula or a cake scraper, whichever you are comfortable in using with. I'm sure chocolate cakes are everyone's favorite. Do try this cake of mango truffle cake this mango season. And also, as said earlier, you can use a lot of variations with this chocolate sponge cake. Lightly even up the top of the cake as well. This cake is almost ready, and now I'll be cleaning the cake board for the last time. Before making some simple design on top, I'll be slicing the cake into 6 pieces. Using a long bread knife, gently press and pull the knife from the side, and then again clean the knife and use it again. Cutting the cake into slices before the decoration will give you nice pastry type of pieces. To make the simple design on top, I have taken 1 teaspoon of the same neutral gel in a bowl and adding white gel color. Along with that, a drop of yellow gel color. You can also use liquid color here. Now mix this well so that there are no lumps. I will adjust the consistency of this neutral gel with adding some water. If your neutral gel is already too liquidy, do not add more water then. Adding a few drops of water and checking out its consistency. I need to add a little more water now. It should not be too flowy nor too thick, a medium consistency. This is fine, and now I'll be adding it into a piping bag. After pouring it into the bag, I will just snip off the tip of it to get a small hole. To make this design all over the cake, just add 3 drops of the neutral gel which we just prepared, a bigger drop, medium and a smaller size. With the help of a screwer or a toothpick, just draw a line through the 3 dots. There, our simple but beautiful looking design is ready on the cake. So our cake is fully decorated, and now let me show you how the inside of the cake looks too. The glossy effect of the ganache will remain for a long time. And the inside of the cake too is very moist and delicious. I hope you all liked this video and how I decorated the simple looking but beautiful, delicious, moist mango truffle cake. Thanks for watching, and do subscribe for more such videos. Till we meet again, bye bye.